Welcome to day 96 of 101 Facebook Lives. This week I learned something from my dog's training. So we do drills with Juice in dog school. And we do this so that repetition is key with Juice and any dog, because most of his classmates are big dogs, German Shepherds, Rottweilers, Juice, he's a bully. So big dogs and regular sized dogs, doesn't matter. We do the drills so that they can get used to, it can be burned in their brain, in their mind, to make it a habit to come back to what they know, to come back to their commands. Why? So that when you take them outside, no matter what's happening on the outside, they would not react and they would not fall back on their animal instinct because they are domesticated animals. So if something triggers them on their outside environment, they're not supposed to fall back on their animal instinct, which is to be defensive or to be in fight or flight. They're supposed to come back to their training, to their drills. They're supposed to know that they are safe when they're outside with us. They're humans, they're handlers, because we got things under control and we help each other out with their animal instinct and with us as their alpha, as their pack leader, for them to be confident outside in any situation. Now, there are breeds who are definitely friendly and they're just people persons. But for, let's say, the breeds that we have in class, they're more of like the protective guard dogs. They use these dogs, of course, the German Shepherds, for, police dogs, security dogs, and all that stuff. And then it depends on the breed, you know. But for these dogs, you want them to be trained every day, which is why we're doing it, so that they could be so familiar to what they know. And when they know what to do, when they know how to act, they are confident and they don't do and make a decision on their own based on fight or flight, which can harm or scare, people around them. And I love that because that's how we do as humans too. The more we practice our awareness of our skills, the more we regulate our nervous system at home with, let's just say, 5 minutes to 10 minutes of meditation, of just being aware in our body, of being calm, being grateful, first thing in the morning and before you go to bed. And during your breaks throughout the day, you may not notice, but you're training your body, you're training your emotions to not react, but to respond. You're training your system, your heart and your brain coherence to be able to be in harmony so that we are not in fight or flight, but we are able to respond. We're able to keep our peace and to keep our joy, because when our emotions are high, our intelligence is low, and that's when we do things or say things that we may regret later. I know this so well because when I used to work at a branch, I had no control of who's coming in to demand any needs from me, and it's always, my transactions is always about money, and it's either they have problems with their stock account or they have problems with a wire. Everything is a freaking problem. So I've learned how to regulate, and now that I look back, I'm so thankful for those times, because I would literally go to my car or go to the bathroom and just regulate my emotions so I'm not reacting, but I'm responding. And I'm so grateful with the life that I've created right now, that I've actually been able to take a break and to give my nervous system a rest from all the outside triggers of just, people get upset when it comes to their money. And so I've had this beautiful chance to just really think about my life and what I want to do and what I'm really good at and what makes me so joyful to do every day versus clocking in at work, which used to be, of course, my dream job and my dream industry. But what happens when you're able to give yourself space to regulate and to think about, all right, what do I want for the next 10, 20, 30 years of my life? You ought to realize that nothing is ever too late and that you can always rewrite your story and you can always use your past experience to create a future that you absolutely love, to create a life, a career, relationships, income that you're absolutely so joyful to serve and to give your all, a life that you're absolutely proud of. Because I don't believe that any of us were destined to just play small, be underpaid, and do the same thing over and over again. I think there's seasons for that, but to a certain point, I believe that every human being, every woman should realize everything that's within them and to be able to fully express who they truly are. We are infinite beings with infinite possibilities, and to really be honest to what we want in life and what we want to create. So, hello, Ate. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Halloween. Hello, my love. Oh my gosh, my BFF. Lauren, I don't ever see you here live. I'm so glad you're here. I miss you. Guess what? Oh my gosh, Bianca's getting married. She got engaged. And I was like, at first, I was a little shocked, but not really. She went to a Christian school, and everybody there gets married as soon as they graduate. So, oh well. They are a wonderful couple. They have prepared for this for a year. They are so good in communications. I wish them the best, and that's going to be this weekend. This is their first wedding, the formal, the legal wedding, but the formal wedding is going to be next year. But they want to do the legal stuff. Lauren says we're getting old. No, we're getting younger. We're getting younger. You're amazing with your girls. It's going to be your turn soon, but I have experience, so I can give you tips. But the generations, yes, you're always invited. You're always and forever invited. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. It's going to be a busy week. I wish you were here, but it's still my goal to come visit. I just don't know what year. Juliana wants to come visit you. Do you remember? It's Lauren.
Ata Lauren?
Yeah, she said Ata Lauren. Yeah. She wants to visit the Philippines so bad, but they're both working now, and Bianca's going to Alaska. So that's going to be so exciting. I'm very happy and excited for her. Anywho, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow or whenever you come up on Facebook. You must be very busy, but I'm so glad you caught me today. Bye.